I guess we're live right now, everybody. Hey, listen, I am Eve Gray, signatory producer and director for the up-and-coming television show Women Dating Over 50. What? Anyways, I have a very special guest here with me this afternoon. This is one of our characters who is Dr. Jack from the show Women Dating Over 50.
Hello, everybody.
And Dr. Jack has joined us today. We are open to answering any of your questions regarding relationships, love. What else?
Oh, yeah, no, love, relationships, the whole dating environment nowadays. It's just absolutely crazy. So, yeah.
Yes. And I mean, if you guys have some questions, please feel free to put those down in the comment section. We'll be happy to answer any of those for you. Of course, keep in mind that we're doing this for fun, and so anything that we happen to say is straight up bullshit.
Hey, wait a minute. Are you saying that my advice is bullshit?
Well, we'll soon find out, won't we?
Okay. Well.
So, before we started this, we do want to say a big fat thank you to our sponsors, Mag Chop and Kenny Ruiz and his whole team down there who helped to create our movie poster, as well as Club Boca in Boca Raton, Florida.
Thank you.
And so we absolutely want to say we love you guys. So,
yeah, I'll just say thank you.
Right? Okay, so let's get some things started. We had a couple people that sent us in some questions, so we're going to go ahead and open it up with that. Are you ready, Dr. Jack?
I am ready.
Okay, so the very first question that Celine wanted to know from, looks like she's from Des Moines, Iowa. Is that Iowa? Des Moines? I don't know. I can't understand that. Anyways, she wants to know how long she should wait before she has sex after going on a first date. So what do you think?
Well, that kind of depends on the date. If he's attractive, I say go for it.
What if he's not attractive?
You know, if he's not attractive, you need to find some way to dump him and find somebody else. That's all there is to it.
Okay, that's interesting. So if the guy's attractive, then great. But if he's not attractive, you need to dump him.
Now, there's an exception.
Right.
If he's going commando and you see he's got a huge package, then, you know, what the hell, close your eyes and go for it.
Okay, I like that idea, of course. But, you know, like, I say, you know, if you want to have sex on a first date, if you're over 50, fuck it, you might as well do it because you're just going to have fun, right? I mean, what's wrong with a little bit of sex these days? I'm sure, oh, look at everybody seems to agree with that one. I see you all down there. We love it. We love it. Keep those comments rolling. Let's see. Oh, we got to say hi to Steve Moreno.
Oh, hey, Steve. How's it going?
Carmesita. I love you, honey. That's one of my Facebook friends. Ooh. Anyways, okay, so what's our next question? We got some people that are leaving us a few. Between salad and the main course is when you're supposed to have sex on the first date? What, Neil? Okay.
What was that one?
He says before salad.
Before, is he making reference to tossing salad?
Can
we talk about this on a live stream?
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's called Facebook. There's no regulations. Although they hired 3,000 people to check out the security, so
yeah.
We may be flagged after this.
We better not take a chance.
Oh, by the way, we forgot to tell everybody, this is a PG-13, so if you have little ones in the room with you, if they're over 13, they'll probably be able to tell you a few things, but we want to make sure that those kids are not watching or listening to this live stream video just out of respect for them. Anyways.
I have to keep it down to PG-13.
PG-13, yeah.
Okay.
Right? Okay.
All right.
So anyways, what's our next question? Oh, okay.
Where's the best place to meet men?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? That depends what kind of a man you're going for. You know, are you looking for a party animal? Are you looking for a man that is going to be committed? If you're looking for a man that's committed, go to the county jails.
I never thought of that. You know, I probably should have, because most of the men that I end up dating are usually in between jobs, like they say self-employed on their Plenty of Fish profile.
Yeah, they're probably cat burglars, doing breaking and entering,
Yeah.
that kind of thing, holding up liquor stores. But, you know, look, a man who's committed like that, he's getting 3 squares a day, he's got a roof over his head, and, you know, he's not cheating on you. Well, with other women, anyway.
That's true. And I definitely don't think I would want to find out what his alternative is there, but whatever floats your boat, I guess. We all live in today's big world where anything goes. So,
yeah.
Anyways, okay, so let me ask you this. What would you say are some ways that women can set the mood for their man when they first come over for, what is it, the hookup?
You know,
a pizza, and a movie.
You know, men are really easy. Okay, and there's a saying that men are either hungry or they're horny. So if they're not asking for sex, make them a sandwich. You know, so and as far as, you know, kind of getting them in the mood, you know, you want things to go somewhere, you know, just come on out of the room naked or wear as little as possible, depending if you're shy.
So wait a minute, what you're trying to tell me is I have to be naked in order for me to set the mood for a guy? Or
well, it depends how quickly you want to set it. Let me tell you, you come out of a room naked, bam, it's instant. Guys are not like women. We don't have to be warmed up and all this other stuff. You come out of the room naked, bam, we're ready to go. You know, we don't have all that fluffy stuff that, you know, needs to get done to us.
So, well, you know, Dr. Jack, with all due respect to you, usually women are more, we're
difficult?
Emotional, not visual.
Well,
so
men
for
are
us,
visual.
we don't really care. Like, if you look a particular way, that's not as important as if you make us feel a certain way. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but, you know, look, women have to be wined and dined, and you have to kind of play with them a little bit and stuff like that. See, women have it easy when it comes to that kind of stuff because men, we're simple animals. You know, you don't have to do a whole lot to get us going. You just come on out of the room naked or dressed as, you know, you want to play a little bit? Come on, dressed out as a French maid or something, you know? That'll do it.
A French maid? Why can't she be like a German maid or something? Why does she have to be French?
Oh, no, the French maid has so much more appeal. Look, I know you're part German and everything, but, you know, no, I'm sorry. You know, and a woman, a German woman that's in a bad mood, you know, is just referred to as a sauerkraut, you know. And, you know, you don't want to deal with that. You only want sauerkraut on your hot dog. You only want sauerkraut on your hot dogs. You know, that's it.
I do like a good crowd dog. No doubt about it. Now, let me ask you this question. Men, this is for you, too. Do you instantly get turned on when you see a woman eating a kraut dog?
Oh, my God, yes. Because they start fantasizing. Oh, come on. It's the same as when, you know, a woman sucks on a guy's finger. You know, there's like a line right to other parts of the body. And, you know, yeah, it's just, yeah. We're very visual. Guys are very visual. You know, you see a woman eating a hot dog or a banana, you know, and stuff. That's it. Instant turn on.
I guess us women need to learn a few things because
yeah,
we're not that way at all. So
no,
right.
No, men are always walking this fine line. It's like, oh, the slightest little thing we get friend zoned. Oh, come on.
Now let me ask you this question: what was the catalyst to you becoming a dating expert / life coach?
Oh, well, I mean, I was single for a very, very, very long time. And in my singleness, I went through a lot of women. You know, sometimes 3 or 4 women a week would hang up on me. So I learned a lot in that time. And yeah, sometimes it was a little discouraging. And I always figured, well, you know what? I want to be an encouragement to others. You know, and not just men. I want to be an encouragement to women too, because you know what, ladies, we can be a little bit difficult at times. Not as bad as you guys are,
yeah.
But you know, we have our moments.
So, after we released the teaser, many women were making comments about your video, Dr. Jack. And,
didn't I look great in that video?
some of them were saying that you were rather vulgar.
Vulgar?
Yes.
Vulgar?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, come on. You know, if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. You know, I mean, come on.
Are you
This is
trying
what
to
our life
say
is
that
like.
women are only supposed to be in the kitchen?
Well, no, I'm not saying that at all. No, I would never say something like that. No, that's very sexist. They should also be in the bedroom.
What? Okay, alright. I'm not sure if this is going as well as I planned for it to go. I mean, you're always coming up with this bad dating advice.
Bad dating advice? I am shocked and appalled that you would say something like that. It's not bad advice. Come on, every man, you know, wants a woman that is a lady in public, a chef in the kitchen, and a whore in bed.
Okay, alright. So, what is it that the women should be expecting then?
They should be expecting a man that will guide them and lead them and basically tell them what they need to do.
Okay, I'm not exactly sure I'm going to buy into that one. Let's answer another question though. How do men and women know if somebody is right or wrong for them?
Yeah, that can be a little complicated. I had a lot of failures in my time of singleness, and women are kind of tough to predict. Men are a little bit easier to tell. Ladies, you'll know if a guy is good for you if he's taking charge, if he's leading you the right way, if he's able to tell you, you know, what to wear and what to eat and where to go and, you know, when you should, you know, maybe start exercising a little bit or something, you know. And guys, you'll know if a woman is right for you if she has calluses on her knees.
What? Okay, wait a minute. Now that's just ridiculous. Now I think I'm kind of understanding why some of the viewers think that you are appalling. Calluses on your knees? Really? Really?
Well, yeah. Yeah, of course. It shows that, you know, they know how to take care of things at home, and you know, and you know, if they're scrubbing floors too, they're going to get calluses on their knees, and you know, I mean, every man wants a house that's clean, so yeah, of course, calluses on the knees, great indication.
Okay, do you folks agree with that? That women should have calluses on their knees? What in the world is that all about? Like, what kind of advice is that? Anyways, okay, we're still looking for some people to send us some questions.
Oh,
what
so
do
we're still getting.
Want to know? We're seeing a lot of people.
We're still getting comments on the hot dog thing.
We are getting comments on the hot dog thing. Y'all like hot dogs?
The men seem to.
Oh yeah, of course
See?
they do.
Yeah.
Oh brother. Okay, so ladies, we want to hear from you. What are some questions that you want to have Dr. Jack answer for you? Because I'm sure that you have a few questions. I know I have a few questions, and I'd just like to see some people post some stuff on this comment section over here. Let me see it. Come on, come on. Otherwise, you know, we got to bolt, I guess. You guys don't want us to leave yet, do you? No. So, okay. What do you think constitutes somebody that's a good kisser? We had somebody just throw in a question.
What constitutes a good kisser?
Yeah.
See, that's a tough one, because, you know, so many people like so many different things. You know, some people, you know, oh, they like to get their lower lip bitten, or, you know, they like to suck on the tongue or something like that.
I never understood the sucking on the tongue thing either. I really just didn't. Maybe that's why I'm single.
You know, that might very well be. I don't know.
I mean,
you're an attractive woman, you know. It's just,
Thank
you.
you.
I don't see why, but you know, if you don't get the whole kissing thing, yeah, that could be a problem.
Look, I have a small tongue. I have a very small tongue. So if anybody's trying to like knock some boots with my tongue, that just seems a little awkward.
Yeah,
you know?
a little tough to play tonsil hockey.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just not built for that sort of thing.
You know, I know some people that don't like kissing.
And I also have
Period.
I have small lips too, so you know if I'm trying to
Collagen, baby.
lock in on somebody,
Collagen. Come on, that might be another reason. You know, guys love those Angelina Jolie lips. You know, we just do.
Well, the older you get, though, you start losing that top.
That's why I said collagen.
Like if I smile, I look like Fire Marshal Bell.
You know, I mean, we see. You know, we see those lips, and you know, we just start to fantasize. It's a whole hot dog thing all over again.
Hot dogs, here we go again.
Yep,
oh,
there we go.
Maybe we'll get somebody to sponsor us from like Oscar Mayer Wiener.
Yeah.
Or Anthony Weiner.
Yeah,
if you're listening, dude, we're right here.
Speaking of Anthony Weiner, guys, nowadays women love getting pics of your private parts. I know it's PG-13, so I gotta kind of, you know. So they love it nowadays. So whenever you get a chance, you know, just zip, snap, send.
OMG. Okay, well, listen.
That's what they say all the time when I send them those pics. Like, oh my God.
If any of my international followers are out there following, did you hear what that guy just said? Okay, so pretty much like he's telling you to send your dick pics.
Even I get them.
What? Who
yeah.
are you friends with?
Oh, I know. You know what? There's a lot of strange people out there.
Hey, Bradley Donovan from Australia. We love you. And Ginny Saraswati from Australia. She's a good friend of mine. Thanks for joining us today. And,
hey, Brad.
Brad, what are your questions about dating? Let us know. We can see you. Just type them in. Type them in along that side there. We can definitely see them. So keep it going. Okay, so what if your date wants to borrow money from you? Like, how does that whole thing work?
Oh,
And I'm going to tell you.
Hell no.
No?
No. Are you kidding me? You don't know if they're worth the time of the money yet. You know, that's why, you know, I always say, you know, first dates, they need to be really cheap. You want to kind of get to know the person first because you don't want to spend any money on them if they're not going to be worth your time. You know, and in fact, as a follow-up for first date questions, a lot of times I'm asked, you know, well, where should I go on a first date?
Yeah.
Movie theater.
A movie theater?
A movie theater, yeah. Look, you know, a lot of people are worried about, oh my gosh, what am I going to say? Am I going to put my foot in my mouth? You know, what's going on? Well, if you go to a movie theater, you don't have to worry about that because talking during a movie is discouraged. And on top of that, and especially if it's a blind date, if you're sitting there next to somebody that doesn't quite meet your expectations, you don't even have to look at them. You've got this ginormous screen in front of you, and you can enjoy the movie. And then afterwards, you know, when just before the movie's over, you just say, "Hey, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick," and then you just dip.
Okay, so wait a minute. You said if you're with a blind date. So what if they really can't see?
Well, then I guess it doesn't matter what you look like.
Right?
You know, I mean, did Stevie Wonder ever complain about his wife's looks?
No. And actually, he was probably better off.
You know, it's like the joke. Did you ever see
Wonder.
Stevie Wonder's wife? No? Neither did he.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
So messed up.
I know.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we've covered dick pics. We've covered whether you should borrow money or not. What else? What other questions do our viewers have today? Everybody's kind of, they seem a little shy, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they're afraid to know what the truth is.
Yeah.
Does anybody know what the hookup generation is?
We did get an email earlier about what do you do if your date is bad in bed. Okay.
Oh.
You know, you can go a number of different ways. If you're patient and you want to play teacher, fine, go for it. If you're not patient, you don't want to do that, then you've got a couple of other options. Bring some toys, or bring another person into bed. Do a three-way. Somebody that knows what they're doing.
What if the third person doesn't know what they're doing? Then what?
And then you get a fourth. So, sooner or later, somebody's bound to know what they're doing.
It's like a whole group.
Oh, yeah. Well, sure. Why not? The more the merrier. You know, variety is special life.
I may not be interested in the whole group thing because I think that it's hard enough keeping track of just one person at a time, let alone 2 or 3 more.
Another reason why you might be single.
Okay, so there it is. But, all right. So, I mean, I can live with that. You know, I'm a little bit of a prude, I suppose. But, you know, no problem there. Yeah. I'm picky. I'm just picky.
Come on up to the 21st century. Come on. Really. You know, things are moving at lightning speed.
Yes, I get that. We've got a question coming in. So long should... What is the question?
Dark. Screen went dark.
Hang on 1 second, folks. How long should I wait to get married? Oh, okay. This person wants to know how long they should wait to get married and how do they get a number of what if date sends me a nude? What? Okay. How long should you wait before getting married? Let's answer one question at a time. Okay, so Dr. Jack, what do you think about that one?
Okay, that's another one that's somewhat subjective. I mean, because, you know, sometimes you could be in a drunken stupor, end up in Vegas, and you're married on a first date. You know, other times, you know, you might wait, you know, 2-3 years. It depends how difficult it is for the other person to kind of cozy up to you. You know, some people take a long time. You know, and if you have patience or not. So, you know, that's kind of an individual thing. But if you use Dr. Jack's app, we have different things on there that you can enter how different dates are going and stuff, and monitor this. And the app can pretty much tell you when it's time. It may also tell you run.
Right, yes.
Yeah.
Many of our viewers suggested that if you were thinking about dating, don't.
Yeah.
Just
some people should just not date.
Is it even considered dating these days? I mean, they call this the hookup culture. So what exactly does that mean?
Yeah, you know, it's a little tricky because, you know, it's not like 30 years ago. And the rules have totally changed. Social media has made so much more stuff available to us. We have so many more options. We can kind of do virtual dating. Hey, here's an idea. If you want to kind of get used to, you know, the whole dating thing now, play an online game. Interact with some people and do the whole virtual sex thing and see how that goes for you. You know, and if it goes well, then, you know, I would recommend getting in touch with the person and getting together. You never know.
Okay, well, I have a lot of international followers that like to send me their love lines and what have you, and which is fine, but I'm never going to hook up with these people. They live a million miles away, like in Baghdad and shit.
Oh, okay. Or they're living in Bombay or something like that. You know, you can be an international person, you know. Well, okay, so then here's what you need to do. You need to find the wealthy ones, the ones that will buy your airline ticket to go on out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sure. I mean, why pay for it yourself? You don't know how it's going to turn out. Make them pay for it.
Okay, so we had another really interesting question. Of course, I did see that my mother just joined us, so Mom, I apologize. But anyway,
she's a very sweet girl.
My mother isn't the one who wrote in on this, but we do want to know if you're dating a dominatrix.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then how do you know which person should be on the top or on the bottom?
Oh, if you're dating a dominatrix, I mean, it's pretty clear. You're a bottom, she's a top. That's all there is to it. Because 2 tops together, not going to work. They'll be fighting all the time. 2 bottoms, nothing's going to get done. So if you're dating a top, then you're a bottom. That's just all there is to it.
Wow. Okay, so there's a difference between being on the top or the bottom, but only in the world of Dominatrix?
Well, no, no. Being a top, not on top. Being a top or a bottom. The person who is the top, they are the whipper. The bottom is the whippy.
Wow.
And that's kind of how they do whoopee.
I learned something new every single day. I just learned something new every single day. I used to watch Dr. Ruth. Do any of you remember Dr. Ruth?
Oh, I remember Dr. Ruth. She made a lot of headway in this whole thing of
No
modern
pun
sexuality.
intended.
Yes. You caught that. Very good.
Okay. Okay. The next question somebody wrote in, if you're doing a threesome, but she wants 2 guys, what should you do?
Find a guy that's not quite as big as you are.
Like a midget?
That's
No,
not
we're
the
not
that's
making
not
fun
the
of
part
small
I
people, but-
that yeah, I know that was a very small joke. I'm talking more in terms of particular body parts. You wanna find somebody that's not going to show you up. Because, I mean, if you pull down your pants and then the other guy that you bring in to please her is pulling it out of his socks, there's going to be a problem there. You're going to lose her. So, find somebody that's not well equipped.
Okay, so in other words, you better not call Tyrone.
No. You don't want to call Tyrone, no.
No, Tyrone.
No, if
I'll be
he's
gone.
walking into the room and it's slapping against his calves, that's not a good thing for you.
Oh my goodness. I cannot even believe it. Okay, so tell us, how long do you think you should go on a date for? Like, should you just go on a date for like a half an hour, or should you be gone for 3 days? What's the scoop there?
That's another question that's very subjective. It depends. If the date is not going well, then you need to cut your losses and just dip. All right, just make an excuse. I have to go to the bathroom. Oh, I left my wallet in the car. Something like that, and then just leave. But if the date's going well, then go for it. See if you can work a happy ending into that. And again, Dr. Jack's app. You can jack on, to Dr. Jack, and kind of put in little things about how the date's going and everything else. And the app has these algorithms that will determine whether it's a good date or it's a bad date. And so then it'll tell you what you need to do, whether to pursue it a little bit, hang in there, or if you should just get out.
So the app has an algorithm that
Yes.
pays attention to the date and gives you some type of idea of whether or not the date is going well.
Yeah, you can.
What you're telling.
You can even, if say you're at dinner, you can even take your phone and take a picture under the table and submit it to the app, and it'll tell you, whether you should continue or not.
Well, I don't know if I would want to go by an app of whether or not my date is going well, but I guess it works for
there's
some
been a lot of
people.
trial and error with the app, and look, sometimes, especially guys. Guys are sitting across some woman with these, like, ginormous boobs, and they don't realize that disaster is coming. So they can enter things into the app, and the app doesn't care. The app is going to tell them, okay, look, you know what, this is going to be an epic fail. Or it's going to say, hey, you know what, happy ending. So, yeah.
All right. Okay, well, it sounds like we have gotten quite a bit of great advice today from Dr. Jack. If you guys have enjoyed this live stream, make sure that you watch out for us on the Facebook fan page, Women Dating Over 50. Also, be sure to visit our website, which is www.wdo50.com. And We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. We're all over this place. We get around. Trust me.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. So anyways, we've certainly enjoyed ourselves today. I've had some fun. I think I've learned a few things from you. Thank you, Dr. Jack.
And it's always fun talking to you. Always.
Awesome. You guys make sure that you keep your eye out for the show. We are getting ready to start filming. Again, we want to thank our sponsors, Kenny Ruiz with Mag Chop,
yes,
as well as Club Boca. Yes, thank you very much, everybody. We'll talk to you later. Peace out.
All right.